Coming ahead.
Dozen Speed Film Foundation video production is supported by viewers and members like you. Deep in the backwaters of western St. Louis County, nestled between the hills of Glencoe and a land called Wildwood, sits a well-regarded repository of functioning model railroad history and preservation, arguably unequaled in uniqueness and provenance, known as the Wabash Frisco and Pacific Railroad. Founded by a handful of enthusiasts of narrow-gauge trains large enough to ferry passengers in 1939, the nearly 90-year-old club started out near Lambert International Airport, which economically pushed them out of the area in just 20 years, prompting a move to this location opened in 1961, way deep in the sticks and a floodplain, next to a river along a long-abandoned former full-size rail line, where overgrown boys could be left alone to play with their toys in peace. On this unseasonably warm early February day, we find these ferroequinologists in their natural habitat taking advantage of fluke weather to awaken some of their equipment from their winter's hibernation.
Hello, good morning, afternoon.
This is Ian, prominent board member, general guy in charge of a lot of stuff and knowledge, and admitted fan of my videos who reached out and invited my camera and I to capture this behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to keep the tradition of these old steam trains running for generation after generation.
Does the fuel gauge still work?
I was about to say, because it's showing full still.
That should be good. That's about near to the top of the neck.
Oh, that'll get you.
Yeah.
It all started with a single, genuinely functioning steam engine of roughly 1/5 scale, using a 12-inch wide track that began offering rides to the public in the 1940s, and since has grown into a dedicated operation boasting 14 locomotives in various forms and running conditions, and dozens of passenger and hopper cars known as rolling stock, some with origin histories nearly as special as the engines themselves. While 10 of the 14 locomotives here are powered by real steam boilers fueled either by real coal or oil, typically kerosene, the other 4 are representative of more modern diesel engines that actually run on regular gasoline through common lawnmower motors, vitally making them cost-effective and reliable maintenance of way workhorses. All the locomotives here are referred to by their numbers, have unique histories, and only what can be simply described as personalities. Built in 1992, 5205 is shown here just before a stunning new paint job that can be seen later in this video, and after a closer look at 704, I'm going to hand things over to Ian and the editor, possibly leaving you with more questions than answers that might compel watching the other 2 productions that accompany this one. The first of 3 companion pieces filmed in 3 dates, this film highlights just a couple days of the very many required for the Washington, Frisco, and Pacific Railroad members gearing up annual operations for this very special institution. In this case, 2025. Thank you for watching.
Well, right now we're double checking the chains to make sure that they're oiled. This was just recently rebuilt, so he's checking the chains, but there's also a hydraulic line that's very close to the axle, so he's going to see about being able to tie that up or get that back out of the way. And then we're going to test run it a little bit. It'll be the first time since November that it's been running. We had an issue back in November, and so we had to put a new locomotive or new engine in it.
So the engine itself is just your typical Kohler 20 horsepower
You know what? I do have those, don't I?
big lawnmower engine. That's
Stand
all it
by.
is.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, I see that.
So you have a rear sight.
Yeah, usually it's got green bodywork on it.
Yep.
This one is primarily used for maintenance away, so basically that is a designation for railroad terms, as it's the work train, so we do track work with it. We haul the work train out of the car shop, as you see behind me. Just oiling the chain around here, and then the sprocket is right here. It drives it when it's in motion. Just gonna kind of work it in. That way it can start lubricating the sprocket and the chain. And also, as we were talking about earlier, here is that hydraulic line that you see right there that is rubbing on the axle. So we got to attend to that, and I got to figure out what we're going to do here. It looks like a little bit of elbow grease and some TLC to clean it up too on the underneath, is what it looks like. So it's like a bicycle chain, except obviously it's a motor and not a hand crank, because I guess that would, I don't know, hand crank on a locomotive. I just wonder. Like you're pedaling a bicycle as you were a kid?
But other than that, I think the only
I don't have a marker.
I got some tools in my vehicle I'll go ahead and bring out, and then I can try to see if maybe I can wiggle that hydraulic line in a way. We're going to try to see if maybe I can twist it.
Here is 5205's builder's plate. She was, John Delaney was one of our mechanical members back then. He's since passed, rest his soul. But he put this together himself in '92. She was painted a different way back then and still had her side panels, but she's currently being repainted right now, hence why she's half naked. There's two major controls here. The central lever here that's your hydraulic control. That controls what the hydraulic motor is doing, so forward, reverse, and neutral. Then over here is your actual engine throttle. This is your engine speed. So to operate the locomotive, you actually have to balance. Engine speed dictates how much actual power you're sending to the wheels, and so your overall speed, and the lever dictates which direction you're going and how much of that energy you're sending to the motors. So balancing these two is how you run it. Then you have some auxiliaries here. Not all of them are working. Headlights, air pump for the horn, cooling fans. It's got an electric bell, and then this does have this big funny horn right here. Right here does have a control. It doesn't have any air right now, but
Yeah,
this
it
is.
does.
Oh,
Yep.
it does have some air
Yep.
right now.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna shove onto the main past the car barn. We're gonna cut those heavy rock off. And you're gonna back up, go into the siding, so cut these off. Then come back on the main, pick up those heavy ones, and move down the extension.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to the extension? Oh, we're going all the way down the line then. In that case, you can come with us. This coupler's undone.
Oh, I want to put that back together.
Hang on. You know what, Alec? Go ahead and bring. You have about a foot.
A foot? Okay.
Give or take.
Is that our hose?
So basically, we're going to take these 3 cars with us. So we have to switch those 3 cars out of the way.
Ian,
Yeah.
do you want to take a car here and we'll put it on the back end?
Sounds good
And
to
then
me.
Be easier for everybody to ride.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, this is what a usual passenger car looks like for us.
Justin, grab that switch there.
You mean they're not spring switches? Who's in charge of this?
I think it's you.
No, it's good. We got it.
Okay, somebody grab the yard switch. Jack,
Walk up there nicely. Go ahead. The one coming to us.
So we do have a signal system. It kind of works. Our historian is also our signal specialist, and our system got struck by lightning a couple years ago, and we're still kind of recovering from it. We don't usually power that on until
I would
run season
say
now.
You say you wanted those cinders on 2 or 3? Yes. 2. They're right here in the rock.
So go ahead and find yourself a seat.
It's a designated quiet zone, no horns.
that's right.
Top of that one.
Keep an eye on me so I can tell you if there's any debris or stuff on the track.
Yes, you're the conductor.
We're actually going all the way through past where the end of the line usually is. We're working on an extension project, and this is some heavy rock that's going to shore up like the very end of the line. So you're going to see some stuff that people don't even usually see.
Ready, all aboard.
subsiding because there's a bluff. So this is Summit. This is the top of the hill. And now we're going to start coasting downhill to the end of the line. That is an old part of a signal bridge, I believe. This did used to be a full-size railroad, or the trail was anyway. So ever occasionally you'll see a bit of old iron or a bit of concrete. But now we're rejoining the trail briefly. That's us. That's Spare Frisco. Then you can run around the train here. So usually we'd stop at this point. But today we're going further. Now, we started the extension project several years ago. The reason we're not using it now is, first of all, it's not done. Second of all, it's the steepest grade on the whole railroad. We do not currently have a locomotive that would pull a full train up that grade. And we're currently looking for solutions for that. Looks like we got a branch or something in our way. Stop here for now. So the actual end of track is about another quarter of a mile. So it curves around here, you cross over the track again, and then that's about all we've done. But that's about, we're getting to about the point where we have permission to go. Fair enough.
A little bit further back to the edge of the ties.
All on that side or some on this side?
No, it's,
What about you, Tom? Anything on this side or just on that?
nah, just start with this side.
I see arrows.
Alright, once we get all the big ones out, Jax, you can be the gondola surfer.
We've had some flood damage and just some like general water damage. You can see kind of the unevenness of the ballast. Like sometimes it comes up almost to the top of the rail, and sometimes it, and then you can see here, especially on the other side of the track, it's almost to the point where it's totally washed away. So that's part of why this needs year-round attention. In fact, in November, we actually had a pretty serious flood threat because the whole station area and most of the rest of the track is in the floodplain. And but up here at the very top of this extension is not. So basically we had to take everything valuable or that we didn't want to go underwater out of the buildings, put them in train cars and bring them up here. And we had to do that in about a night. Load 16 tons wide. That was the general idea, yes. Another day older and deeper to go.
Roll them back.
So if you let the hydraulics go in the direction of travel, the locomotive can't freewheel.
I'm gonna make our front car where the end is. shutting buffers here.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see that. All right, Alex, let's roll.
Okay. Creeping. Coming ahead. Here, I got her. Get that. Legend has it that she can pull at least 7 loaded cars, I think.
Flat.
On flat, yeah, you gotta go up the hill.
It's usually on flat.
It's usually a 4-wheel.
Check the air tool drawer.
That black one?
What the heck? Check the power tool drawer too. So this one we're working on is number 928. It's our newest locomotive. It's going to be 19 years old this June. We've spent most of the winter taking our time to repaint it. So everything just about front to back is new paint. There's some things we still have yet to do. The smoke box, the fronts of the frame, the pilot truck and wheels, headlight, but the majority of what you see that's fresh black paint is all new. So this is one of 2 Pacific type locomotives that were built in England. They were built for the 1926 World's Fair that was held in Philadelphia. We own both of them. They were designed by Henry Greenley, and he is one of the most famous and influential designers of large-scale model engineer style and grand scale steam locomotives. The Romney Hythe and Dymchurch in England has 15-inch gauge locomotives, and they actually run on, I believe it's about 13 miles of track along the Kent coast in England.
And remind me, I gotta talk to you guys about this. How's it going? Going good. On the flat car, I have all the valves for this that go down to the shutoffs. Okay. With the handles and whatnot, so I have all that stuff. But yeah, I had to torch out all the water lines because they were just so rotted.
That happens with time.
Yeah. And then this little guy down here, just copper pipe here, and there's a little hole. Just so you guys can also hear it too. That was for electrical at one point. Okay.
We've got plenty of tools between here, home, people we know. Other, that's gonna be like
How's it going?
water,
Okay, that looks sick.
food. Well, oh no, other in this case has like six.
Except for the backside of the plumbing back here.
Well, he's gonna brush paint the rest of this. It was starting to develop runs, a couple of spots.
Okay. No, that looks sick.
Yeah.
And if you come in well
Smells
enough,
good,
that's
too.
fine. This is just a.
Well, that might be the brake clean.
guys are going to make is taking these cars back over into track 3. After you get track 3, if you guys want to take a small break, go to the bathroom, get some drink or something like that, we can do that before we grab track 2. We're going to bring track 2 over here. We're going to do the same exact thing. Bring in track 1 in the station, cut off 2 cars, turn them, put them on track 2. Do the exact same thing over and over until you're done. So you guys want to take a break, go put these cars away, take a break, or do you guys want to just go after it?
I say like 5 minutes maybe.
Let's do it. Alright fellas, take a break. Take 5, 15, whatever.
But no, that looks really good. I like
She's looking pretty. And not whatever that new railroad is that I still don't really care about.
What new railroad?
The class 1, whatever it's called, KP, whatever it is, I don't care.
I don't know what he's talking about.
One thing that I know I missed because I was busy elsewhere is John having you guys handle either the liner or put him in a stainless
We
tank.
talked about that a little bit, and once I pop that, I'll try to make it educated.
Because I would really prefer, since the stainless has kind of become careful, there's a train there.
I know.
So what we've got the rest of the day today, Mitch is getting her ready, so hopefully come Saturday, we'll just be able to hydro, and in theory, if he gets everything tight enough, then
In theory.
it should pass pretty quickly. Then once that
It's
is
starting to
done,
rain. Do those wheels need to come inside?
that would be a good idea. Just
You open the door and roll
yeah.
in.
Got it.
Alright, get in there with
And the new trainee's even shorter.
That's sometimes how it goes. It's a smart idea. Use the little guy with the little arms to reach through there.
Indeed. We have to make sure he's dirty for you to take home.
Perfect. Mom will love it.
That is our mission and goal.
In fact, call her to bring the brand new car to put it
Yeah,
in.
yeah. No, that's fine. But we did winterize this back in October.
I'm not sure if you should touch that. Are you ready for this?
These might be small ones.
Well, they're all the same size.
Those two are smaller.
The threads are all the same size.
Yeah. Let's do it drastically.
Drastically?
It could be a little bit sideways. Is that right?
Sideways.
I don't know. I can't see it, but I think it's in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely in there.
Okay, I'm going to come down and look, okay?
This is
Yep,
one of
that's
those
in there,
things
that's
that we
right.
don't just send it.
You
That's
don't,
straight and that's in there.
you don't ever say, oh, it might be crooked.
No, it's not. I think it's pretty straight.
Not on a boiler, okay? Those are certain things you just do not say.
Oh, yeah.
You know how much a boiler costs? How much do you think it costs?
I know it's
$1,300.
probably like $30. No.
Try about $10,000. Think so? Get a whole 150 pounds of steam?
Probably not.
Where's that confidence you had just a few seconds ago?
I don't wait for this. That'll be in 3 years.
Here's what we
You don't
can
want
do.
me to make people see? You don't want people being safe?
See, Mitch, you would be a father.
Pull it down to that.
Yep, there you go. Perfect. You're doing a great job. Look, Dad.
As far as you can get it together.
Where did Dad go?
Look at his dad. Look down.
Look at Dad. You're missing it. These are the precious moments. And you're over there, why? I got some wood. He's not wrong, though. Change her out. We're going to push it forward.
See how that's rotating. Oh wow, it's got dark out fast.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't even gotten to see it out. Whoa.
So we won't be running it today.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just even takes a while to get started. It doesn't take that long.
This year? Something like last year. Yes. Jax, hands down, hands down in the pit.
There you go. That's your delivery.
Repeat last transmission.
Yeah, this is the 535 looking for eastbound orders.
535, you are clear eastbound from Glencoe Station, track number 1 to the Mohan Main, where you will sight pass the 403 west on the cutoff. Upon sight passing 403, you are clear to Yaton Y, turn and call.
I understand 535 has permission to proceed eastbound number 1 track Glencoe to Mohan Main, sight pass 403-403, westbound on the cutoff, and then we're clear eastbound down to Yaton Y, turn and call.
That is correct, 535, clear at 1128.
1128, thank you.
But that's what my job is today, is telling everybody where to go and what they're allowed to do. Basically, each conductor has to basically call me. I tell them what they have permission to do and where they meet the other train. And as soon as they read back to me and show me that they understand what they're supposed to do, they're good to go. But yeah, as soon as Chris walks back and gives the all clear signal, they're gonna start rolling. Yep, there you go. We've got all clear.
Oh, just if you could sign, there's a couple of pieces of paper on the sitting on there. Cool. There should be a pen.
Alright. Other than that, I think everything went well.
So I've been told.
For our first time out here doing that, yeah, it worked out great. So I'd love to work with the bells and see how they do it, just to make sure.
Oh, sure, but I wouldn't.
We got it done.
Because we're turning and burning, you might as well. Okay. Probably not going to need a pilot. We might need you as a conductor. Because we're going to turn and burn.
Oh, yeah? Okay. See, I don't know what it is, but it just feels like it isn't getting as much water as it probably should.
All right, friends, all aboard!
Surviving.
All aboard!
Barely.
So it's something for the train ride. It's a little bit slower than the zoo train ride, but he's probably going to be in our jet.
You're leaking water on this side. Cool. There you go.
We saved some open space in the higher quality. I just want to make sure we didn't.
These are good. Everything's good here. Okay. I'll fix that for him.
Jax, is someone training you this run?
I don't know if I'm riding this run. I'm just fixing the speedometer to where you can see it and stuff. Because it was in there where you couldn't see it. I'm gonna get them coupled and yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good there.
Thank you. I'm sorry there's not so much training for you to do. It's just
it's fine. I braked on one train this morning. It wasn't a full run, but
we're short on crew.
And I got to drive this morning. That's better.
535, let's go train master, pressing orders westbound out of Yates. All right, 535, you are clear westbound from Yates Y to Bluff siding and hold for site passing of 403 east on Bluff, Maine. Upon site passing, you are cleared at Glencoe Station track number 1.
All right, stop there. Line you up.
I know what I was doing, but I've got a jet because I was only here until noon, so I was just trying to get these couple trains loaded.
All right, bring her back. You got about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, no problem. Jack says that's all he's wanted to do is play station master, so or help load the train. So I guess he's happy.
All right, good there.
Yeah.
All right, stretch.
Well, he seems to have pretty good engagement with the families too, which is
Good stretch. That board to protect you.
You guys have fun?
turn around. We're gonna go back. Yep. You want to turn around, Benny? We're stuck out here. Oh no. So you can talk to me. I think we're gonna go that way now.
Thanks for coming out. We need our tickets.
There you go. It's a blowdown. It's just getting extra steam out of the boiler. Otherwise, sediment will clog up all of the little pipe fitting. All of our engines, all of our cars, everything is we don't keep consistent scale.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. That's what we brag about, is that we're not just an oversized modern railroad. We are a narrow gauge railroad. We call it 12 because it does meet the same standards as other 12-inch gauge lines, more or less. I was told that this engine was originally 12.5, so they had to regauge it. That much of a difference.